Colombian protesters continue to vent their grievances, even after the president announced that Congress will withdraw its proposed tax reforms. The bill would have raised taxes on income, food, utilities, gas, and corporations. It triggered sometimes violent unrest.
We are protesting because all the social leaders are dying. The government's economy and our daily living is unacceptable. People are dying of hunger.
On Monday morning, Finance Minister and Deputy Minister of Finance both resigned, another development that had opposition leaders declaring victory.
Colombians have been building a list of grievances at least since November of 2019. The pandemic lockdowns kept a lid on public dissatisfaction until they reached its critical mass over the tax reform bill, erupting last week in nationwide mass protests.
The tax bill only added fuel to a smoldering fire. Protesters have asked for police reforms, especially during these demonstrations, which have led to many deaths. Another demand is better implementation of the peace agreement signed in 2016 with the FARC guerrilla group. In its sixth consecutive day of protests, even Bogota's taxi drivers joined in.
I think expectations are higher for change. We were able to bring down a reform. We are waiting to see the next reform, because I'm sure they will do this again.
But one tax bill will be replaced with another. President Iván Duque says a tax reform is vital to stabilize Colombia's finances during this economic crisis. The government says new taxes will be necessary, not only to lower the deficit and maintain the country's credit rating, but also to fund social programs. Duque says various political parties, local officials, and civil society have all contributed ideas. But the protests continue. The government will have to figure out how to calm frustrations and bring these citizens to the table. Begue, CGTN, Bogota, Colombia.